G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name's MrCanada. Welcome back to the Exilcraft server. We have a problem. A very big problem. I have expanded the base somewhat, and there were some dark spots that allowed for the, spawning of zombies. And so... yeah, they spawned in this corner and very quickly made their way to, well, everywhere. So I went AFK for a hot minute. They couldn't get to me because I was up in my AFK fish area. And thankfully it's only these two, so potion of weakness. I've got 2 golden apples. Just need to find the equipment for potion making. And then we should be fine. But today's episode is basically setting up a trading hall, because Blinky Bill and his butcher buddy, I've actually named him that, as well as the guy in here who I'm actually going to turn into a cleric. He's currently a leather worker, yep, and I don't need a leather worker just yet. So, we actually managed to get our thing to work. Thankfully, they're trapped. We had some issues, which is why that looks like the way that it is. Anyway, we'll be right back, and we'll discuss some more of the changes that have happened. Alright, so several things have happened since the last clip. Did a live stream, link in the description down below, on Twitch. And we have finished, for the most part, barring one villager. I believe I still need a Fletcher, our villager trading hall. Siri popped on and helped as well, hence all the cake. There are also several chests and barrels full of stuff. They also put together this lovely door, which is fantastic, and I love it. Oh, and we don't have a shepherd either, but we've got several things going now. Siri has, of course, all the things and managed to trade up our armourer to diamond. Cartographer needs a bit of work, but that's basically on me. We've completely traded up our cleric, which is nice. We've got a weaponsmith. We still need to trade up him as well as our toolsmith. They both sell bells for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. But our librarian, while our first enchanted book was kind of rubbish, and our second enchanted book is only good for crossbows, we have a mending villager. Hell yes! That sorts a lot of our problems. We've gotten our leather worker almost up to master. He buys scoot. There was one other one that buys scoot as well, and I forget where it is, but he buys boats. And actually, his boat trade is refreshed too. That's nice. So we're just going to get ourselves a couple of boats and see if we can't make some quick emeralds here. Oh yes, we've got one more boat in our inventory. We do have to wait for his trade to refresh. This is now how we'll be getting our levels as well, so not just sitting here for hours on end endlessly AFK fishing, but also trading in our villager mall. Huh. He normally cuts off at about that point. Let's see if we can get the last 2 boats out. 10 emeralds, 11 emeralds. Heck yes! I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, there are actually multiple things that we can trade for now as well, and I've actually been really enjoying trading with our mason. Might need to do something with terracotta, don't know, but the diorite and the granite that we've dug out, as well as some of the smooth stone, we are able to trade for emeralds, which is nice. We've renamed. We do now have Blinky Bill and his butcher buddy. And we've also renamed a couple of the villages over there as well, because we made the declaration that they were a little noisy. Sounds like it's nighttime upstairs, which is fine. But we also have several new people on the server as well. The links for their channels will be in the description down below, and I do hope that we will be able to meet up with a few of them at some point, because it'd be good to have a talk with them and see if we can't plan some shenanigans, which is always fun. But this is going to be the future site of Wombat Iron Co. We're going to build ourselves an iron golem farm. And the reason why we need an iron golem farm is because, well, I feel like this place is definitely going to need some decoration. So aside from all of the wood everywhere, I'd like to have a lot of red. And for that, I believe we need poppies. As well as, other cool things. Anyway, so we'll come back with some more work, hopefully. Okie dokie then. So here's the idea. We're going to be using one of Nembon's farms. It's probably not going to be the most efficient one. And I will link to the one that I'm using. He did link a map down below, and I will link out to his video where he explains how they work, because I have no idea how any of this works. Having loaded up the map that he links in his video into a single player world, I need 37 blocks square. And I'm not entirely certain how much interference the villager breeder will have, as well as where my darkroom spawner is in relation to all of this. Hello, Siri. So I'm going to figure some of this stuff out off camera, and we'll be right back. Alright. Several live streams later, and multiple weeks. We're almost done. I've got to figure out what I want to do with the iron golems once they've been spawned. Like, how far do I want to drop them? Do I want to bring them all into one central area, or do I want to not bother at all? But we have a zombie going around. Thanks, Siri. And this is all finished. Finally. The blue glass looks interesting, to say the least. But it works. And aside from this, I don't actually know what else we're going to do, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about this yet, but we will be restarting the server come 1.16. We've got a whole host of new people that will be joining us from that point onwards. Thanks, Siri. And so I'm wondering if it's even worth me doing the work. I mean, I've dug it out. Do I finish it, or do I just go off and do something else and just go explore a little bit? Turn the villager breeder off. Still a lot of potatoes in there. Do I go enchant some stuff? Do I break it all down? What do I do now? I'm a little annoyed that some of my villagers disappeared. My toolsmith is gone, as is my leather worker. But shenanigans happen. Cow farm's here, chicken farm is still inoperable. I moved the beacon downstairs. What do we do next? Do we hold out for the next season? Or do we keep trucking along? Took us like 5 episodes and we finally got here. Well, 3 episodes. Over the course of multiple weeks. I don't know. I'm wondering whether or not we just spend the rest of this time flying. And maybe having a bit of a look at some people's bases. That could be something we do. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, this has been fun, don't get me wrong. It was a little bit hairy. And maybe one day we might go and explore as to why that was. I'm really glad I got the villager breeder up. That was a lot of fun. I think for next season, one of the first things we need to do is actually find ourselves something to do XP farming with. Sword is absolute trash. We might have to move a little bit quicker, all things considered. This took us a very long time to get towards. Maybe because I've never really done something like this. Maybe there are other reasons. Oh yeah, that's right. Things and stuff and things. Oh boy. I do think we need to get a beacon up and going ASAP as well. Just... Oh, we are quite close to our, other mine. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Is to get something like this. Definitely something like this set up. This would be a good thing to have. It's kept us in arrows, gunpowder, zombie flesh for trading for a decent while. And then... I don't know. That noise always terrifies me. Must be the sound that bedrock makes. Anyway. I guess... we'll see you all again in Season 2? Let me know what you think. It's been an interesting start to playing Minecraft again. That's for certain. And I'll be honest, I'm not really sure to go from here.